From Peoria, VideoMax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Christina Colosimo and Brett Lemon. The news with Jennifer French and Nosheen Farista and the Midstate News team. Sports with Daniel Shore and Landon Battle. In Need with Afton Holliver. Let's Eat with Rihanna Pouncey. Spotlight with Sandra Hollywood Hall. About Town with Sam Mangieri. Get Real with Becca Wenning. Street Team with Melody Esler. And State of the Arts with Ambria Hill. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Christina and Brett. Take it away, kids.
Welcome back to a brand spanking new episode of Midstate Magazine. As always, I'm Brett Lemick.
I'm Christina Colosimo.
Nothing has changed here.
No, and we are back from Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
We got to take some time off.
It was awesome.
Really?
No. Totally just lied. A little family drama,
Really?
you know. The fun, like the wrestling thing I told you about, my brothers. It turned into fighting, and I shouldn't talk about it.
That's
right
not
now.
good. Next time we'll have Midstate cameras there.
Oh, someone was
Creeping
gonna go
on
to
you
jail.
guys?
It was bad. How about yours?
It was nice. It was really nice. You know, ate a lot. So it was good.
Carbs.
It was so good. You know what though? Like I was thinking about it, and we were all sitting at the table, and my younger sister was commenting, and she was just like, "I'm gonna be all fat and stuff." I'm like, "It's the holidays."
So she's like a typical girl.
Yeah, we all are though, cause like the
Yeah.
next day, like half of my family was like, "Let's go for a run, burn off some of those carbs, calories," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Can I just sit back and
That's
watch
my
TV?"
style. Now, do you exercise? Like, do you?
I used to, but I don't
You do?
anymore. Yeah, I'm so late. I am.
Do you lift
lazy.
weights or run or?
Oh man, I pump iron. I can
Yeah,
take.
just.
Right. No, I have become a lazy person.
Me too. I'm just stagnant.
Horribly lazy person.
Just get winded going up elevators.
No, seriously. I used to play tennis in high school. I played over break, and honestly, I got schooled
Really?
It was
By
bad.
who? A sibling?
by a cousin.
A cousin.
She destroyed me.
So you just
No.
gotta hit the tennis ball and just like smack her in the face.
No, I know, but I'd be like running like back and forth, and I was like, ugh.
The healthy lifestyle is just hard to keep up,
really
especially when you're in
is.
college. We'll talk more about that later. But first, why don't we go to news with Jennifer and Nosheen?
Thank you, Christina and Brett. I'm Jennifer French.
And I'm Nosheen Farista. Thanks for joining us this evening. Illinois Central College artists are raising money for local AIDS charity through a silent auction. ICC instructors and students placed their artwork on display and made it available for purchase during the auction. The bidding takes place at the Performing Arts Center Gallery at ICC's East Campus. A closing reception will be held in the Arts Center on December 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. In addition to the artwork available during the auction, smaller works can be purchased for direct sale at the closing event. Central Illinois Friends of People with AIDS is the local charity being benefited by the silent auction. The organization has been serving those with HIV and AIDS in Central Illinois since June of 1990.
The cast and crew of Midstate Magazine is reminding residents to please be careful on the road. There has been an overwhelming amount of vehicle accidents over the past few weeks, including some collisions with emergency vehicles. Here are some friendly reminders to help keep you and your family safe on the road during the cold winter months. Drive slower and increase your following distance. Remove all snow and ice from your vehicle. Be sure your vehicle is maintained properly. Be prepared for the cold weather. Make sure that you have blankets, a shovel, and other safety equipment in your vehicle. And as always, thank you for keeping our roads safe. Today marks the beginning of Hanukkah. Midstate Magazine's Brad Snook has more on this time-honored tradition.
When December rolls around, millions of Americans eagerly anticipate Christmas and the upcoming holiday season. However, each year, another, more ancient holiday is forced to take second billing to Christmas. Hanukkah, or the Jewish Festival of Lights, is the celebration of the Maccabees' victory over the Syrians.
The Syrians and the Maccabees were fighting, and the Maccabees beat the Syrians in the last battle, and the Maccabees went back to their temple, and it was destroyed, and they tried to fix it and make it better, and then it's the story of how they got their temple back, and In the Jewish religion, you have the eternal light that is over the ark where you keep the Torah, and it's supposed to run on oil constantly. And they had enough oil to last for 8 nights, and that's where the 8 nights of Hanukkah comes from.
Okay. Miller and her family also have many Hanukkah traditions.
And each night we light the menorah, or you can call it a Hanukkah, and every night you light a new candle. So the first night you start with 1 candle, and then the second night you do the second candle, and then you light the first candle, and consecutively third night, third candle, and then second and the first. And you have a leading candle, that's the candle that you light all the other ones with. And you say 2 prayers over the candles. The first night you say a third one because it's the first night of Hanukkah, so you have that extra one celebrating the first night. So, and we play dreidel, which is a top you spin and it lands on different letters, and it means you have nuts or candy or coin you put in the center and put one in, and then if you land on a thing, you take them all, or you put one in or take one out. So it's kind of like a gambling game with dreidel. And you play with Hanukkah Gelt, which is chocolate covered. It looks like it's chocolate coins, and they have gold around them or silver around them. And
one thing that both Christmas and Hanukkah share is the importance of being with family.
Hanukkah to me is being with my family and celebrating being together, and Judaism is important to me, and it's a sense of being at home and having people I can count on and a similarity among people. So I think it's just a nice time that everyone does come together, sits down, can take a deep breath, get away from the busy day, and enjoy being together.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Brad Snook. Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Students at Bradley University and universities across the country are preparing for a 5-day conference in Texas. Focus, the Fellowship of Catholic University Students, is preparing for its national conference that will mark the 10th anniversary of the organization. The event is expected to draw thousands of college students from across the country to gather at the Gaylord residence in Dallas, Texas. The event will host many renowned speakers with a performance by the Christian rock band Third Day. The conference is said to be this generation's Woodstock. All college students are welcome to attend. Please visit www.focusline.org for more information.
And now we go to Dr. Pitts with his career tip of the week.
Who am I and what am I doing here? I mean, that's really the question that most of us ask when we think about, the jobs that we're looking for, our long-term career plans. I don't know whether you've spent much time asking yourself that question, but if you're approaching graduation, whether high school or college, it's probably the question that you want to start asking. And one of the books that I would potentially recommend for you is this book, What Color is Your Parachute? It's subtitled A Practical Manual for Job Hunters and Career Changers. And so along the way, as we try to figure out who we are, we might want to take a book like this and run through some of the exercises, some quizzes and things, some of which are in the book, some of which they'll direct you to online. For example, have you ever taken a Myers-Briggs test? Many employers may put you through a Myers-Briggs, which is a personality style test to find out how you react in particular situations. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? Do you judge things by fact or by emotion? What else do you know about yourself? Well, as you look for careers and you think about your resume and the experiences that you've had and how you want to spend the rest of your life, maybe the first thing to do is to ask yourself, who am I and why am I here? And then ask yourself, where am I going in life? Work on the resume, work on the cover letter, but let's do some self-reflection as well, and let's think about what we like to do and how we want to spend our careers, because it's an important part of our life and one that we want to make sure that we're proceeding with in the right way.
Thanks, Dr. Pitts. And now to Daniel Shore with sports.
Thanks, Nasheen. Well, this week in the world of sports, congratulations to the Bradley soccer team on winning the Missouri Valley Conference postseason tournament. They defeated Creighton 1-0 on the road, pretty impressive feat, and they've now made it into the end-of-the-year NCAA tournament for the 4th time in the program history. Best of luck to them in the future. Now we go to Landon Battles. He's going to give us a look at the Bradley University women's basketball team.
At the Robinson Memorial Fieldhouse, the Lady Braves are underway to play the Eastern Illinois Panthers. Let's get straight into things here. As you see the steal by the sophomore sensation, Renee Frericks coming down the court, gives the ball up. Luckily, she gets it right back, wide open in the corner for the three-pointer. She drains it. A few possessions later, you see why Scott Johnson earned the role of starting point guard. On net, baby. Next Braves possession, Rachel Merriman sees the two Eastern defenders coming at her, spots a wide open Monica Rogers under the basket. Easy 2 points. And after that, it was all Renee Frericks. The sophomore sensation tied the Bradley School record with 8 3-pointers made in one game, and at the end of the game, she had a career-high 26 points. As you can see, she's on fire, letting it rain from everywhere on the court. This three right here ended the half. Second half, it's the same story. Renee Frericks spotting up for another three. All net. She helps the Braves win 83-57 as their overall record goes to 2-4. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Landon Battles. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Landon. In men's basketball, the Bradley Braves are having a good season with some key victories over Iowa and Iowa State. But how will they stack up to Michigan State's the big question. Michigan State ranked 11th in the country at one point this season. They play tonight at 8:05. Should turn out to be a good game. Make sure to check it out. And for this week's Did You Know, rugby balls are currently made of synthetic material, but can you tell me what it was traditionally made out of? Give up? The answer is a pig's bladder. Well, I guess they weren't too far off when they called it a pigskin. Who knows? We'll go back to Nasheen now for Oddly Enough.
Thanks, Daniel. In this week's Oddly Enough, a prank gone wrong has forced several lawn ornaments, especially gnomes, to be without a home. In Springfield, Oregon, 75 lawn gnomes, along with plastic and porcelain geese, deer, and frogs, were collected from the town and surrounding areas, then all dispersed on one lawn as a prank. Now, over a month afterwards, police are trying to find these little guys a home. A public hearing was held for the rightful owners to identify their lawn ornaments and take them home. After this hearing, the remaining orphans will be sold at an auction.
Thanks for joining us at Midstate News. I'm Jennifer French.
I'm Nasheen Farishta.
And I'm Daniel Shore. Back to you, Christina and Brett.
Lawn gnomes?
That blue one was mine. The one to the left, I want it back.
Do you have that, like, in your neighborhood? Do you guys are there like lawn gnomes and stuff like that?
Yours?
You know what? This was like a joke my uncle played on us one year, and like he really did like dump like a ton of lawn gnomes like all across our yard.
I love your uncle.
And we came home from from Christmas at someone else's house or something like that, and we look, and my mom, she's spazzed a little bit.
The yoga freak.
My mom is a yoga freak.
You were telling me about
anybody has healthy living habits, it is my mother.
Yeah.
She's getting certified as a yoga instructor, and the woman is.
So she's gonna teach it, like.
She could beat any of us up. I mean,
knows,
she's
like
she's so toned and like, you know, she's it's awesome.
I want to mess with her.
No, you really don't. It really is cool. It makes me want to get into yoga, but then again, like I said, I am lazy, and it's a bad thing.
Later, she's gonna teach me. We're gonna call her up.
Sounds good.
Maybe not. But first, why don't we go to In Need with Afton?
As the holiday season approaches, last year's must-haves quickly become this year's worn outs. But fortunately, these items can still be put to good use, thanks to programs like the Nike Worn Out Play On campaign, whose donation box is conveniently located in the Robert H. Michael Student Center at Bradley University. I found more information on the organization's website, NikeReuseAShoe.com. Nike has launched a program called Reuse a Shoe, which takes old sneakers and recycles them into things like basketball courts, running tracks, and even playground surfaces. The program was started in 1993 as Nike realized that every year millions of shoes end up in landfills when that material could be put to good use. First, Nike collects the shoes, then it's time for processing. According to the aforementioned website, Nike uses a slice and grind technique. Each shoe is cut into 3 slices, which are fed through grinders and will later become the sports and play surfaces. So choose to play on with Nike Reuse a Shoe. You can donate locally at most shoe stores or at the Bradley University Student Center. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Afton Hollauer.
Thank you, Afton. I have a few shoes that I can definitely give over.
You talk about like a healthy lifestyle or like a good living and recycling and conserving.
That's true.
That's a big part of it.
It is. It is. Sometimes we forget because we're really pounded with eat well, exercise. And then
Yeah.
you forget that there are other things in your life that you can
Recycling and conserving and
that
being
you
a
can
good
do.
Samaritan.
You know what I did recently? I did buy those energy-saving light bulbs, and you spend like a little
pretty
more.
bright.
Yeah, you spend a little more money, but it really does conserves the energy.
So you're doing
and-
your part.
Yeah.
Al Gore's not going to get mad at
Al
you.
Gore would love me.
Give you a big Al Gore hug.
We could be best friends.
That's weird. I wouldn't.
Did you ever see The Inconvenient Truth about
No,
like
I need to see that.
global warming and stuff like that?
Is it good? I heard it's scary. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
it's honest.
I've heard some things though where that there are a few things that could be bending the truth.
Okay.
a little bit.
Well,
So
I'll
you
have to
never
check that out. But first, why don't we check out In the Spotlight with Sandra?
Hi, my name is Sandra Hollywood Hall, and welcome to this week's special edition of In the Spotlight. Today we're here at the Rhythm Kitchen, located on the first level of the Contemporary Arts Center in downtown Peoria. Come along with me as we explore this musical cafe come to life before your very eyes. I had the opportunity to interview owner and chef Shelly Lazzeni.
I just wanted a gathering place where people could have good food, be around good friends, and just get together of all ages, just like one big family.
Shelly whipped up one of her special dishes for me to sample.
The salmon fillet with the sauteed veggies is one of the favorite dishes.
Rhythm Kitchen is such an inviting venue with atmosphere and ambience.
I just came in here and sat down one day and let my mind go and came up with this. I made a curvy bar so people could talk to each other and not just sit straight in a straight line. And I wanted an open kitchen. I've been in the restaurant business for 25 years and I've always kind of been in the back, and I wanted to be out front so I could see the people and talk with the people.
Rhythm Kitchen Music Cafe is a dynamic showcase of musicians from all abilities and ages. The sound is amazing. The people are very friendly. Food is delicious, and above all, it's owned by a woman who cares deeply about supreme customer satisfaction. Wow, that was certainly phenomenal. You have to come check out the Rhythm Kitchen down here in downtown Peoria. And I'm Sandra Hollywood Hall, and as always, you can count on me to keep you in the know, in the spotlight. Wait a minute, they're jamming. I gotta go back in there. Bye-bye.
It looks like she had fun.
Yeah. I don't know if that'd be like healthy food, but
you
it does look good.
They do have at Rhythm Kitchen, they have specific hours or days that they're open and things like that. And one of my friends and I, we tried to go and eat there because their menu, it looks delicious. And I still haven't been there yet because we went on a day that they were closed.
If I'm invited with your friend.
Yeah, you are. I'm sure she would watch you.
I was taught that the best thing to eat, there's a little secret to add to anything to smooth or whatever.
Tell me. Oh!
Oatmeal.
Secret.
I'm like MacGyver. Oatmeal.
That was like very fancy. I didn't even
Christina didn't know about that. Oatmeal, you add that to anything. It's not like, you know, the sweet cinnamon brown sugar, but just like raw oatmeal. It's really good for like lowering cholesterol and all that stuff. So this is what my mom's trying to push on me right now.
Really?
It's a big supporter of oatmeal.
I'm a big oatmeal person. I am.
You want to eat some raw?
Maybe
next, but why don't we first go to Get Real with Becca?
Most people don't believe in the supernatural, but Dolphin Hotel's room 1408 proves this wrong. Let's step into the room where no one lasts more than an hour.
Everyone dies.
After the death of his daughter, author Mike Enslin becomes obsessed with the supernatural.
Saying there's no such thing as ghosts.
I'm saying I've never seen one.
Years of work scouting out haunted hotels continue to prove ghosts unreal. But his next stop is room 1408.
In the 95 years of the hotel's existence, there have been 56 deaths in 1408.
56.
No one's ever lasted more than an hour. Do not stay in that room.
Despite the insistent warnings of the hotel manager, Mike decides to enter for the night.
Nobody lasts more than an hour.
The question is, will he ever come out?
Get a hold of yourself.
Won't you let me?
One of the best and most frightening Stephen King adaptations is now available on DVD. The question is, do you dare step into room 1408? For Midstate Magazine, I'm Becca Wenning.
Becca, you know we do not like scary movies.
I'm not gonna see it. You know that.
She knows. Why do you do that to me?
She can see it. I'm just not gonna see it.
I'm sorry, but you know what though? I get excited around this time because this is when all the good movies come out and.
Oh, isn't it like award season? Like
Yes.
coming soon?
Oh,
You
for
should know, if
sure.
anyone.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm excited about too is I'm going to be in like Park City area during the Sundance Film Festival.
Really? There's a movie that I want you to see when you go there.
Really?
It's called Bart Got a Room. It's gonna be there. It's a guy from YouTube that I've been obsessed with, like a normal obsession, but still somewhat. I've been watching and keeping up with his videos, and now he's doing this this real video with what's the name? Oh, this is gonna kill me. I know it's the girl from like Curb Your Enthusiasm, and there's like some major people
Like
in there.
Cheryl Hines?
Yes, Cheryl Hines. That's it.
That's really
You
cool.
watch that. I'll give you the information later. You can
Thank you.
check it out. But first, why don't we go to About Town with Sam to see the Festival of Lights?
In this edition of About Town, we take you across the river to East Peoria, where the Festival of Lights is underway and lighting up the city.
Hundreds of volunteers come together every year to put on this magnificent display of lights.
The city of East Peoria takes great pride in this event, which has become a holiday tradition for many families all over the nation.
The Festival of Lights, the parade itself, has been going on 23 years. Winter Wonderland has been going on since 1993, so 14 years. It shows probably the pride. How it was started was a bunch of volunteers that got together to help it when it was, the economy was really low.
The festival officially started on November 24th with the Parade of Lights, but all of the floats will still be on display until December 31st, giving lots of people a chance to see them.
Anywhere from 20 to 50,000, just depends, roughly, cars, yeah.
Each year seems to only get better, and they are always adding extra displays and other entertaining events.
They had the laser show on the river 2 years ago, and then they moved it down to the Enchanted Village, and now this one's up here at Winter Wonderland for this year.
So as you can see, around Christmas time, East Peoria is right up there with the likes of Whoville and the Griswold family household. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Sam Mangieri.
Handsome Sam.
You love him.
I do.
All those lights on the Christmas tree, it's going against the energy saving. It's making me mad.
I love the holiday time.
Me too.
I really do. It's just so not. Take a little stroll and look at all the lights and. What is your?
Being Jewish, I love Christmas trees the most. I really do. We have a Hanukkah bush.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. You know, it's blue lights and all that stuff, but
When
it's
does
still fun.
When does Hanukkah begin? Do you know?
Don't put me on.
Oh! Oh!
Now my mom's gonna kill me. Thanks a lot.
I know, right?
Now I don't know. People like in the studio are like, oh, it's this time. I don't know. I'm just so clueless. I feel so bad.
Yeah, you should.
As a Jewish young adult.
Yeah, you should feel bad.
Well, thanks.
No problem.
Thanks. Just to change the subject, why don't we go to SOA with Ambria?
Thanks, Brett and Christina. Welcome to another edition of State of the Arts. I'm your host, Ambria Hill. Today we have returning guest Jared Volker with us to perform an acoustic original song. Now, Jared, I remember the last time you were here. You did a phenomenal job, and you said that you taught yourself how to play and that you also write your own music. So tell me, what's your inspiration behind today's song that you're going to perform?
Today's song is actually about a friend of mine who was going through a divorce, and at the time there was a lot of friends in her life that she had before that, and then afterwards she had a lot of difficulty keeping track of who was a friend because no one was calling her, and there was a lot of different problems with that. And so this song is about her looking back and trying to figure out what was real in terms of her life at that point, and how she was feeling through that. So
all right,
that's what it's about.
Let's hear the piece.
Okay.
Resting now inside my home, taking up my hair to comb. I look inside to see my size See myself in broken eyes, so small to think I've never been to places where the heart could mend. Juggling all my trust into your hands. Don't hurt me, leave me soon. And watching everyone around decide if what they like is found. Knowing I'm alone in here, just take its time to sound sincere. And in this moment all alone, waiting for the comb to come to separate the ends of threads that exit out my head. I can't divide a single one from what the other one is said, and so I sit and wait for tangles to unfold themselves, pretending that I'm whole. Watching this fade from view, lessons all I've seen before. Was any of it true? Holding tight to earth that shakes foundations under me, so I can see the ground beneath me bleeds. So I can see the ground beneath me. Please remember being little when memorizing numbers then, so that in case of crucial circumstance, a contact could then come to mend. I know I've seen it happen when a person can in time forget, but this is something of a circumstance I just can't understand, because I know you know I'm drowning in this lake, and so I'm hoping someone throws me something just before I wake up to this nothing. Try and save me if you can. I'll be available tonight for anyone who wants to reach into this pain to make things right. Watching this fade from view, lessons all I've seen before. Was any of it true? Holding tight to earth that shakes foundations under me, so I can see the ground beneath me bleeds. So I can see the ground beneath me bleeds.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
I want to thank you again for joining us again today. Well, that's it for this week's edition of State of the Arts. I'm Ambria Hill. Back to you guys.
That was beautiful.
I liked it.
I love my acoustic guitar. By
Yeah?
that I
Can
mean
you
I
play
love
it?
the music. Yeah, right.
I'm gonna get yelled at. I found out that tonight is Hanukkah,
It
first
is.
night. But because I haven't lit the candle yet, because I'm hosting right now. Like when I go have dinner, I'll go light the menorah. Shut
True.
up.
Now, okay, so if you ever want to correct Brett again,
Mom, send me the email. Tell me I'm a bad son and as a Jewish person. Okay. Send me the email. Or if you have any ideas for themes, we'd love to hear it.
very true, very true. So I was reading recently, and someone was saying to live a simple, complete, healthy lifestyle, it's 30 minutes of exercise 3 times a week.
Okay.
And,
That's not too bad.
Right, and just a balanced diet. So everything in moderation, they're saying.
Okay. I
you
heard
can-
like no bigger than your fist.
Yes, like those are the portion sizes.
Wow. I get to eat a lot more than you.
No, but never mind.
And
That
what
was-
you eat as well.
That was like a really like a dumb blonde moment. Clearly, I'm not blonde, but whatever. Anyways, but
Trying
see-
to be blonde.
See, now I think that you and I should do like a challenge. Like we should challenge each other.
Who can eat healthier or who can like
Or-
lose more weight?
Or like just who can keep up with the exercising and the good eating.
You know what? I
and-
may take you up on that.
I really think we could do it,
All right.
and we could be like, like
That's a challenge.
I really think we can do it.
We'll do
honestly.
that. But until then, it's been a great show. And remember, if you're not watching us,
You're not watching much.
see you next time.
Bye.